Now, how do we know we can trust releasing Wize? We go by his track record. Oren just said that he prepares others for reentry. Yeah. Let's look at his track record. Yeah. He's gone through over 14 programs himself. That's why we can trust to release him. Let's look at his track record. He saved a man's life in prison. Let's look at his track record. He teaches reentry classes himself and is considered an elder. Wow. Let's look at his track record. He was in a course called Dialogue for 12 weeks the past few months, and the corrections officers nominated him to be valedictorian. Let's look at his record. We can trust his release. And so I want to bring up Stanley. I met Stanley a few years ago when our board member Cornell Roan invited he and his professor to dinner so that we could connect and network. And I'm so happy that we're reconnected now. Stanley, and I'll let you introduce your professor.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Stanley Craddock. I just want to thank everybody for allowing me the opportunity to be a part of your cause. I never met that brother. I never met him. I never met these three guys over here that did 100 years among each other. But I've met their spirit in prison. I remember when I was in penitentiary and I went in 1994. It was a dark day. I was guilty. I deserved to be in prison. You hear me? I deserved to be in prison. Simply because, right, I wasn't willing to learn how to live another way. You know, I remember in the Bible, right, it says that when the brother came to his senses, when he came to his senses, see, because, Governor, I had to come to my senses before I could get out the muck, the mud, the dysfunction, the lifestyle, the mindset. I don't believe in change. I believe in control. I have learned how to balance my life out here. I didn't receive parole. I didn't. I got turned down 7 times for parole. But you know, they say the sentence only starts when there's a change of heart. See, that's what everybody's telling you, is that this young man, Mr. Green, he had a change of heart. I can't tell you, Governor, what to do. But what I would like to share with you, if you could look back into your past, did you ever needed someone to help you?
Come on here, sir. Come on. Come on, stay right there.
It's funny because the leadership in this city, in this state, they tell you that they care, but care without action is like faith without works.
There you go.
Come on,
Hey, listen, I get stirred up for this, right? Because I know what it feels like to be in a cell, right, with no hope. I know what it feels like to be in a cell when you got hope only because it's some commissary coming. I met this gentleman right here, Dave Coogan. I had a desire to change 10 years into my bid. But Governor, without a guide, how can you get there? The blind can't lead the blind. It's got to be someone who can see. That's what I'm asking you, Governor, is to see. We all know that there's some fractures in the judicial system. We all know that there's some disparity with the truth and sentencing. I remember when I went to penitentiary, Governor Allen was the governor. He had Ron Angelo as the director of the Department of Corrections.
That's right.
Let me tell you what he said about me, right? He said that when we get released from prison, we won't be a threat. We'll be sitting on the porch, old men. Thanksgiving just went by. Sitting on the porch as old men. Post, you take a turkey and you put it in the oven if you cook it too long. Some of these sentences are been cooked too long. There's a time when to sow and there's a time to harvest. I'm not asking you to believe in the testimonies. I'm asking you to believe in what the Department of Correction have prescribed, which you have signed your name to, a curriculum that will greater the percentage of change. There is no such thing as a no-risk release. There's a such thing as a low risk, a moderate risk, and a high risk. I remember when I got turned down and I put an appeal in only because I saw what James Jenkins of the Virginia Parole Board, he came after Clarence Jackson. He says, by and large, we have reflected the views and wishes of the governor. That's how powerful your office is. Although you didn't know my case, although Governor Allen didn't know my case, his views and wishes affected my case. I put my appeal in because I wanted to ask, did he know my name? See, because you have people making decisions that don't even know you. I'm asking you not to see this brother as a percentage.
Amen.
I'm asking you to see him as a person. Because, Governor, and I'm going to close, when I saw a black face on you, I saw you as a person after you talked to me, after you addressed this commonwealth. They gave you a chance. They gave you a chance to do what? To show that you had changed. What we gave you, the offering plate's coming right back to you. Whatever you sow, so shall you reap. Thank y'all for allowing me to be passionate.
Yes.
To be passionate.
Yes.
Because I know what it is to look out of a window, man. I'm institutionalized where I look out the same window now. I'm hurting. Reentry ain't easy. Resocialization ain't easy. How do you take a saltwater creature and put them in fresh unless you teach them? Unless you give them an opportunity to adapt. Hey, Governor. Hey, Governor. You're a smart and wise man. And that's the reason why we're petitioning you. Thank you.